If you are a professional trader or just invest in stocks to diversify your savings, you know how crucial it is to buy or sell at the right time. Today, I'll introduce you to an AI assistant that analyzes market fluctuations and delivers detailed reports straight to your inbox. Hi, I'm Daniel. Welcome to my channel where I make smart tutorials. Today, we're talking about a tool called AI Engineer that lets you create an AI agent and customize it to fit your needs. No programming skills required. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the process of building an agent to track your portfolio. By the end, you will be able to create your own assistant and stay on top of your finances. Also, I've left all the useful links in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out. Alright folks, let's dive in and explore what this AI assistant can do. Let's take a look at one of the features of Abacus AI called AI Engineer. You can select it from the drop-down list under LLMs. AI Engineer helps us create either a custom chatbot or an AI agent. Let's go through the process of creating our own AI agent using a template that an AI engineer will suggest in the chat interface. We can also use a custom specification to build a unique agent and write its original description. But today, we'll use the template option. The available templates include the News Reporter agent, which monitors news updates. There's also the Research Assistant agent, which allows us to specify a research topic and analyze progress in the field. Additionally, we can upload documents and use an agent trained specifically on that content. Another option is the Email Answering agent, which responds to emails. However, one of the newest releases, and the one we'll use today, is the Portfolio Tracker agent. This agent automatically collects the latest news relevant to a selected stock portfolio, aggregates analysts' opinions, and keeps investors or portfolio managers informed about key events affecting their investments. In the settings, we can choose whether the agent should send email updates. To test this feature, I'll use my work email to receive notifications. Here, we also see the stock tickers field, where we can add stock symbols from our portfolio. For example, let's say our portfolio includes Apple stock. We can also add Google stock. We need to enter the official ticker symbol as it appears on the exchange. Let's also add the Meta and Tesla tickers. We click Submit, and all specified settings are applied to create the AI agent. Here you can see the name of our project. And the system takes a few minutes to generate the agent. The generation process begins. The tool is building the entire codebase. We can see that the agent is registered, test scripts are created, all necessary code is executed, and deployment is underway. Once the generation is complete, we receive links to the edit page and the chat interface. Additionally, a workflow view opens, displaying a structured diagram of our agent. This interface allows us to visually connect different nodes, add new ones, or modify their relationships. We can also structure the logic directly within a flowchart. Guys, let me take a little break to ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, but helps me make even more fun tutorials for you. Thanks! Let's come back to the flowchart. Here are the available blocks. In the trigger node, we see a trigger interval of 86,400 seconds. which means the portfolio tracker agent updates once per day and sends an email. We can also manually launch this node and test its functionality separately. Next, we have a connector linked to a Python function that makes requests to external services. We can also edit this Python code. For example, if we want to add another ticker to our portfolio, we can easily do so. Just add a comma and enter the ticker symbol in single quotes. Click Done, and the new ticker appears here. The final node is the output node, which sends emails. Just like in the previous steps, we can modify the process. For example, we can change statuses, update the subject line, or adjust the recipient address. Then we click Done as well. In the View Agent section, we can see the agent's description and the configured connectors. Currently, Abacus AI supports connecting this agent to Gmail only, but there's also an option to connect to Slack. Additionally, through the API, we can integrate it with other services via the admin console. Now let's run our agent. It is now active, and we can access both the application and its edit page. We can see that the tracker has already been executed once. Let's check our inbox. Yes, we received an email with the portfolio updates. Let's take a look at the contents. The email contains an aggregated newsfeed with updates related to Apple stock. It also includes analytics for Alphabet Incorporated, which means Google stock, as well as Meta and Tesla. Since this email was sent before we added the new ticker, it does not reflect the latest edition. We can also view our agent settings in the Abacus AI admin panel. Check its source code, create a new deployment, review previous versions, and analyze performance metrics. We also have the option to edit the agent. In the Pipelines section, we can create new pipelines using templates that contain predefined code. For example, we can add a basic pipeline. This pipeline opens in notebook mode, where we can add custom entries, create code cells, markdown cells, or prompt cells. We can also delete entries or execute the entire script. After activating this pipeline, I received another email notification. Let's check the inbox again. And yes, there's a portfolio update email with the latest analytics. These are some of the settings we can adjust in this admin panel. Additionally, we can connect our own notebooks and datasets, customize agent configurations, and make further edits. This interface also provides access to the main dashboard. Alternatively, we can open the detail view, where we can create a new schedule or modify existing settings. Final thoughts. Okay everyone, let's wrap things up with a quick recap. Creating an AI agent took less than 10 minutes. In that time, an AI engineer created the code, and we had a chance to review it. The agent does its job perfectly, consistently sending updates on the stocks in our portfolio. Of course, if you spend more time fine-tuning the settings, this tool becomes even more powerful. In my opinion, it's a must-have for any investor. By the way, have you ever missed a price change and lost money because you couldn't react in time? If you're excited to try it out, or if you have already used it and have some thoughts to share, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and till next time.